Y'all niggas not pulling y'all weight.
You hit it?
Yeah.
I put it at 22 so that way we have like a couple
little
minutes.
buffer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think just because he's the best player on the team don't mean he got to lead the team. He can lead the team the way he does.
But okay, and the way he does it doesn't work. Because he hasn't won since he went to Golden State. Why? Because he didn't have to lead.
Okay.
So then when he has to go do it on his own because he's not a leader, he can't win. It's the same thing with Carmelo.
And that's why you don't like him?
He's just corny to me.
Carmelo too?
No. Carmelo, one of my favorite players of all time. But Carmelo didn't win because Carmelo was selfish.
Okay.
And he'll even tell you that now.
Selfless.
He's not selfless. KD.
If he was selfish, he would be trying to do everything like LeBron.
Right, and getting all these points.
Right.
I can't remember what his stats were, but he didn't even have the most points on the Rockets last night.
Off skill.
Well, that's because I know people was mad that he fouled out. So his point total for parlays was 23.5. My man fouled out with 23.
Yeah.
He the type to do that on purpose. I like that about him.
He said, I'm at 23. Foul, nigga.
Honestly, though, the SGA have him in a fucking wash cycle.
Bro,
and that shit was crazy because I knew I was mad with him because I was like, damn, nigga, just keep your feet on the floor.
But...
And there he go. Because he knew. Once he lost he balanced, he was like, fuck.
Yeah.
They gon'
it was a good opening night.
Yeah.
It was a good opening night.
Bruh, that shit was long as fuck. I was like, double overtime. God damn.
Yeah.
I was like, this is just game one.
It's so funny that like y'all really watch. I'm the only person I know who like plays sports, play the fuck out some sports, but I really don't watch them shits.
Oh no, I'll play and watch.
Yeah, like y'all talking about, I'm like, it sounds good. I might see like a highlight or two. The only team I care about is the Eagles.
Nah, football, soccer, basketball. I was even watching MLB Game 7 the other night.
So that buddy on the Dodgers?
Yeah,
Shohei Ohtani.
Disgusting.
The series?
Yeah.
I feel like this has been one of the better MLB series that we've seen in a while.
Yeah, I mean the World Series definitely gonna be lit.
Yeah,
it's definitely gonna be lit. So, well, shit. Welcome back to another episode of the How'd I Get Here podcast, the podcast with positivity, progression, finding your own path. It's your co-host, Mr. Brown Broken Guapo, 10 toes down, big head up. You guys.
Okay.
Oh, you scared me. I'm
hearing feedback. I was like, where the fuck is that coming from? Okay.
10 toes down, big head up. It's getting cold outside. Get you a cuddle buddy, but not me. What up?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
He says my services are off the market.
Yeah.
Right.
So take that what you will.
Yeah.
Because he said, I ain't here to explain nothing to y'all. So read it between the lines.
Walking by my car.
Ooh.
Nah, for real though, because
in a parked driveway? Please, Jesus.
Is it Donnie?
I think so, but he normally come through the... Oh, he came through the front.
Fuck. Oh, I got...
What?
They gonna lock me out, yo. Donnie good to lock a nigga
out. Name. Yeah. Don't lock me out.
Right.
Okay. Just text him.
He already gone.
Yeah.
He already in his car.
Oh, he was leaving. I thought he like parked and was walking to go inside. I was like, oh, just text him. Damn.
Nah, that's cool. I'll just go through the back. Actually, I gotta get Asta anyways. But I'm sorry, Ash. Introduce yourself.
No, it's okay. Make sure you have somewhere to get into tonight.
Yo, facts.
Giggity.
You're so childish. Because I know exactly why you giggle it over there. Fucking child. Hey y'all, it's Tuesday.
Yeah.
Taco.
I've been craving a taco, but then every time I want to go get a taco, I end up getting a burrito.
Because
I've now thought about why. It's because the last few tacos I've had have been disappointing to me in the sense of like they're not like flavors there, like all the elements are there. It's just fucking messy. Like I bite into the taco, boom, the whole taco fell apart, and now I have to eat that shit with a fork.
Oh yeah,
like that shit. That's an easy way to piss me clean off.
I ain't gonna hold you as a big nigga.
You don't care.
No, what the reason why I get burritos over tacos is because they be the same price. And I'm getting more value out of a burrito.
That's fair.
Like, you giving me 3 tacos, I appreciate, but like, there's only so much you're gonna do in this taco. This burrito, like, man.
Yeah, I've been going to the Chipotle around the corner from my spot. Oh, by the way, Chipotle has $6 entrees on Halloween from 3 p.m. to close.
I've probably had Chipotle like 5 times in my entire life.
Oh, do you just not like it, or?
If I'm gonna get Mexican, I'm gonna get real Mexican.
From what, yo?
Oh, that's true. I don't really consider. I know, like, the little wording underneath Chipotle says Mexican grill, but
like,
I don't consider them a Mexican grill.
And so for that, to even further that, like, I don't really like whatever you would classify that as. Like, I'm not a big Mexican food fan. So like,
Really?
Yeah. So like, to get tacos, I gotta actually like be in the mood for tacos. Like, I'm never gonna be like, hey, you want yo tacos? Anybody? Like, I have to be in the mood to go get tacos.
I was savoring this. Are you okay?
I've never heard like such blasphemy in my life.
I thought you like got bad news on your phone or something. I was like, is everything all right?
You don't like tacos? Thank you.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
This nigga.
We good.
I don't know. That neck broke. Well, now I gotta wait till you come back. You can introduce yourself. Well, yeah, but the people won't be able to hear you.
Facts.
Just mute that. Oh, okay.
Oh, he was watching.
Just turns it off. Ooh. He said, no. Focus.
I'm crying.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, just mute that. Mute that.
See, you ain't about to fuck up my light bill.
He said, you paying for that shit?
Right.
You ain't a tenant here. Well.
So you saying about tacos?
I'm going to save my question till after Spencer introduces himself.
Go ahead, big fella.
Mr. Purple.
Mr. Hug a lot.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. It's your boy Spence. Yeah, that's all I got this Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, though.
Oh, we're keeping it short.
Yeah.
Oh, he got some shit to say today.
Very short, very sweet.
Like your
But yeah, no, other than that, I mean, shoot, it's big nigga season. It's getting chilly outside. It's got that prime brisk to it, to where like a nigga like me can wear shorts, still wear a hoodie.
Yeah.
You can work out outside, y'all.
Yeah.
You can play all the best sports right now. It's a great time.
Y'all won't, but you can.
Right. All for all y'all people who so the people who started 75 hard, y'all gangster if y'all started in what, September? So, yeah, like the beginning, like the end of September, beginning of October, because now you get all this great season. Depending on where you live, we in New England, so the foliage is beautiful. The hike, we gotta go on a hike.
Ooh.
Hikes is great right now.
Oh, we should add that to one of the events.
They
Facts.
said
Facts.
today at work, they said that today in particular, I think, is the peak of our fall for New England specifically, where like all foliage starts like truly turning. So from like this week on, just
you know, see some pretty shit.
Yeah, like I don't know if everybody does this, but I know one thing I started doing was going on leaf drives, where they'll just like drive somewhere where there's open leaves and just like kind of watch as the leaves
gas ain't
change
cheap.
colors. I got a hybrid, but yeah, it still ain't cheap though. Still ain't cheap.
Like, I ain't going to, because you're actually the third person to say this to me in the last week.
Yeah.
Like, just go drive and look at some leaves. Now, I will drive and there will be leaves on the way to where I'm going.
He said, I ain't going out.
But I ain't about to just go look at leaves. Bro, I could roll this bitch up right here and look at some fucking leaves.
See, you boot up now, but like, I mean, I guess y'all could do it as quality time, but like, if you was trying to take someone on a little,
like a
razzle
free,
dazzle ride,
but creative date,
yeah, you could, cut a little pop a couple cut waters in the
Why
car.
y'all ain't never tell me this before?
I've mentioned it before, but I've never.
I mean, I thought you already knew because you, Mr.
I mean, I go hiking, yeah.
Well, yeah,
but
so
not,
I thought you knew.
So, like, matter of fact, we just did the pour off in Glastonbury. So I used to live down the street over there. Once you like, if we didn't turn into Highland Park and you just keep going straight, bro, it is beautiful. Ain't no black
it takes
people
you to Manchester.
Nah, it takes you to like Colchester.
It
It takes you to where like it's a 2-lane road on each side. The middle of it is trees, and then there's nothing but trees on the outside. It's like
trying to get.
It's almost like a bridge type of shit.
Oh, they have an area like that. I don't know if y'all ever been on the Palisades Parkway.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, over there, and they have the Rockefeller Lookout. So it's like that part of Jersey that is like separated with water, and then you can see the city. Mm-hmm. And there's like one specific point where like you can look and you directly see like all of that area where like the Rockefeller Tower is and stuff like that. I went there once. Very pretty.
What you laughing at?
Nah, man, life is funny.
He said life is a joke. Oh wait, can I ask my question real quick?
Please, yeah.
Okay, so it's about tacos, right?
Oh shit.
And as we may or may not know, I love me a good burrito taco.
Okay, yeah.
But I have been enlightened that birria can be pronounced 2 different ways. So I want to know, how do y'all pronounce? Like, I obviously say birria taco, but how do y'all pronounce
So
taco?
my opinion on this is irrelevant because I didn't even know what a burrito taco was until you told me about 5 months ago.
Oh my god!
So
have you gotten one since then?
You like tacos?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
There are, however, at the Mexican American diner around the way, the joint that me and Spencer be going to grab breakfast at.
Oh yeah.
I went with y'all one time.
So, bro, they got a mac and cheese pulled pork taco. That shit's so fire, bro.
I don't know how I feel about mac and cheese and taco.
That sounds like an after Thanksgiving concoction,
bro.
Right, you just don't know what to do no more. You're like, let's mix it up.
Bro,
Add a little gravy from
the taco's fire though, and then they got this little cheese, bro. I'm telling you. Then they got sweet potato fries with some brown sugar on that bit. What?
So you said it's a mac and cheese pulled pork
In a
taco.
And the
What's
taco's like fried.
Okay, so like a hard
it's hard
shell, or
taco?
just a fried taco.
It's like hardish soft.
I'm a soft shell taco.
I like hard shell, but I'll do soft.
BK. Sorry, she said hello. She miss y'all. Miss us.
Hey, Brooklyn.
Damn.
I was just
fuck me,
texting
Brooklyn.
No,
the
miss
other day.
us.
Hi, Brooklyn.
Hi, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, have a game night that I could actually go to.
Right. Tell your parents leave again.
Hey, yo.
I'm trying to tell you.
Now you just exposed her.
What, for house parties?
Yeah.
I hope y'all watch. Like and share. Like and share. I bet. So, was that the question of the day, or should I do my thing?
Oh, it was because we talked about tacos. I just wanted to know how y'all pronounced it, because I heard it pronounced a different way. That I was like, oh.
Yeah. So, how would you pronounce it?
Just the only way I heard it. Yeah, I don't know any.
I thought it was birria.
So that's what I heard. I was like, birria? I was like, you mean burria? And they're like, no, burria. And I was like,
Yeah.
who said it like that? But apparently it could be said both ways. And I was like, oh shit. All the spots that I go to get them, like out in the city, they all have it as burria.
It's funny. At first, when it first came out, it was a great taco. I've had so many different kinds of variations. I'm like,
you're over it.
I'm definitely over it, but I love taco. Yo,
Bro, we should do like an episode, like go find the best taco.
Shit, I could cook that.
Ooh.
So go upstairs.
Give me a crock and some produce. Shit, I keep tacos on deck, baby. But all right, cool. So no, that was. I mean, that could be the question, or should I ask my question? What we want to do?
It's up to you.
All right, but I'm gonna ask my question. So, question of the day. Y'all can tap in. There's no call-in number, but y'all can respond in the chat. You know, I'm gonna see it. One of us gonna see it.
Right.
So my question of the day is, you know, we all either about to be 30 in a few years or like past 30. So consistency being one of, I think, one of the most important things in life, right? What is something that you've been consistent with your entire life, and what has it done for you?
Ooh, I think for me, the first thing that just comes to mind is working out, and it has taught me discipline. Yeah, and I think y'all know I don't give myself enough credit when it comes to like athletic feats and things that I have accomplished, but
Shout out T, smoked him on his birthday.
that's crazy. That's a lie. Absolutely not. I pulled up.
Can you send me that video?
I pulled up.
I was like, we could.
I pulled up.
I'm gonna make a little really
pulled
real out of
up
it.
where?
Yeah,
I pulled up.
My
You
boy-
literally stopped at the car.
I
thought that's where we were racing to.
He took like 5 minutes to figure out the parameters of what the race was gonna be to. Took like 3 false starts and then was just like, I bet I'm ready. And then you gonna say you pulled up.
Can we also preface this that I had ran a half marathon that day?
This is what he be doing.
And
I didn't have shoes on.
No, I was on my Kunta shit. The not having shoes shit didn't matter.
I'm tired.
And on top of it, and this was my first time drinking in 34 days. I was lit, my body felt like it was moving.
It was, but hers was moving faster
because I stopped. Because was I not in first place until I stopped?
No, hell, Donnie was smoking.
Oh no! I was talking about first place between me and her. Like
from my angle, it looked like she was in front, to be honest. But the people who were like standing on the side of y'all, they said that you started off hot, but like,
and then I stopped.
Back
to my answer.
Stopped, and then all you kept saying was, "I prove my point. I prove my point," which was what? That you could run with no shoes on.
Listen, from
and
that,
not pull a hammy.
Listen, that night, about 10 minutes after that, I could not tell you what happened in that evening.
Yeah, shit. That's a conversation for another time. But okay, so yours
because I forget things easily.
Right.
So your consistent thing is working out.
Dementia?
We've talked about.
We talked about it. But yeah, so for me, I think it would be working out, which is giving me the discipline that allows me to be successful in different parts of life. You know, the working out has allowed me to wake up, every day at 4:00 in the morning to commit to something, to say I'm going to do something and stick to it. So I think working out has given me the ability to remain disciplined.
I like that. What about you, Ash?
I was sitting here thinking, because I was like, damn, I have been consistent in a lot of things, but they haven't been the things I wanted to be consistent in, that I think they just get easily overlooked. So I'm struggling a little bit right now.
Interesting. You know what? That means you got to give yourself more grace. You got to show more gratitude to yourself.
Yeah. Because I was going to say, the gym at one point was a consistent thing for me. Like I've said in the past that working out has truly saved me from myself. But I've also been down bad where I couldn't work out anymore because I was injured and I couldn't work out for a while, and then that kind of just like ruined the flow of things. But I would say I have been consistent at knowing when to and being able to pivot if something don't go my way. Pivot.
That's actually a great skill, because a lot of people stay too long or they leave too early, but knowing the precise time, like, my job here is done.
Yeah, like that, because at one point, I feel like it used to be where I learned, well, I definitely stayed too long. There have been other times where I'm just like, maybe I left a little too early. But I think now I've gotten it down to a point where I'm just like, you gotta trust your gut. She never wrong. Or they, he, whatever your gut is to you.
Nah, my gut identifies as a woman.
He's like, huh? Woman.
Care to elaborate? He didn't even say a they them. He said straight as she.
She never wrong.
She her.
Right, because I got this. Because a woman's intuition is always right, and so is my gut.
Period.
I like clock it. Clock it. Yo, that is nuts.
That's that. The analogies I've been hearing from people in the last 24 hours have been insane, but like they're so good. Like literally, someone at work yesterday told me that they was a filet mignon, but people don't be seeing them as a filet mignon. So if you want that hamburger helper, you can go do that, but you got filet mignon at home. Ooh. And I was like, damn. I was like, that's a bar. I mean, I was like, the fact that was I didn't even think that could have been an analogy to put together the conversation, but the fact that it was said, I was like, Clock it. That stuff.
Ash was there like.
I was like, okay.
You ate. Okay.
Right.
Go ahead, fillet.
I think a nigga like me, I have a response for everything. Because if I was in the office, I'm like, well, why they not appreciate you? Like, are you showing up as hamburger helper? In my phone.
Right? I'll be like, damn, you gotta watch your cholesterol because that ain't good for you.
Rump roast. My bad.
Not taking care of yourself.
Not like that. I think my consistent effort, like my consistency, been out throughout my entire life. Shout out my mom. Shout out Eunice. Is definitely my ambition. My mom instilled in me at a very young age that I could do anything I want if I put my mind to it. And you know how like your parents really tell you that, but like she hammered that shit home. Like if you really peel back the layers of me, it would be like I could do whatever I want. Like, so
who gonna tell me no?
That's what I'm saying. Like, who gonna stop me, huh? So yeah, it definitely be my ambition, and yeah, just that. I was explaining something to somebody about myself, and damn, that was quick. Which means we got it. Oh yeah, so that's basically it. My fault. I had a brain fart. But with that being said,
You want a steak?
Right, the ribeye up. Sorry, the ribeye up where the bone at.
Yes.
I was trying really not to laugh at that. Oh my god, got me crying.
So you just had a very interesting point about ambition that you got it from your mama. Mm-hmm. And with the kid them that I work with now, I realize one thing that I don't know how to coach or teach is ambition. And so I guess the question is, where does the desire, the passion, or the ambition, where does ambition come from? How do you teach that? Or is that something that is just intrinsically come from you and within?
I feel like we've had a similar conversation before. It may not have been about ambition, but I think it might have been about like motivation and something else. I'm brain farting right now. But I think it could be both. Like, actually, no. I don't think it's both. Because I think even if somebody may be viewed as they just innately have that in them, they had to have gotten that model from somewhere. So it's like an indirect teaching versus like how Spencer just said, like his mom like actively instilled and taught him what it means to be ambitious.
See, but I think it's I think his mom triggered it. His mom set it off, right? But I feel like he was always going to be an ambitious person, because I feel like there are people that no matter how much you push them, you put them down the right path, you try to motivate them, if they're not ambitious, that's just not who they are. Like, they're okay with just being okay. Like, there are people like that.
I disagree though, because so I think as far as ambition, drive, passion, maybe having foresight for things, like my mom instilled that, but that doesn't mean like I had a great upbringing. It was like, yes, you can do anything you want, like put your mind to things, make sure you work hard at it. As you work hard at it, you're going to get whatever result you want if you work hard long enough, right? But the compounding factor for me was the situation that I was in growing up. Like, I don't want to be like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, it's simple. I hate doing yard work. Like, for a nigga to do yard work, you gotta pay me. Like, I remember when I was younger, I'm raking leaves, and like we had a big backyard with hella trees. So I'm raking these leaves up, I'm putting on the tarp, and the only thing I could think of was like, I can't wait till I'm older and I could pay somebody to do this shit. Like, there's certain things I hate doing. So like, for me, the traumatic response is just like, nah, fuck that. I'm going to work hard enough so that like my time is going to equal a certain amount of money that I can afford to pay someone to do this shit.
See, but okay, right? You found a way to like make 2 + 2 = 4, whereas some people be like, hey, I want this, right? You weren't afraid of that work.
But I had a great mother and trauma. Like that, you kind of need.
Look at that recipe.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the recipe for, I don't even know if it's success yet, but the recipe for me, is
that's the recipe for grit,
right? Like,
because that's me. That's grit. That's inner grit.
Yeah, just make that shit happen. Like, yeah, had a great mother. I had a household who did what I'd say, I guess, did the best that they could to raise a knucklehead son, but also had a lot of tumultuous things going out throughout their life. So me only reacting to this change, not understanding what's happening in the moment, other than like, bro, this shit sucks. This is not what I'm used to. It's not what I was doing before. Now I got to do all this new shit. Like, then kind of living in the moment, like, because even when you rip someone out of what they're accustomed to and you put them in a different situation, you now have to grow up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you now have to rise to the occasion. You have to adapt. Whereas like a lot of people, where privilege comes from, and a lot of people is just like, you can be a child, you can be a kid, you don't have to worry about anything. You have to go to after school sports, maybe play an instrument, check out colleges and shit like that. But like anything outside of that, like, you don't need to have a job making money. Like, I got you. Like,
so does ambition root from struggle?
I think there's a demographic. Yes.
I was gonna say, I feel like I think people could be comfortable and still have some form of ambition of just like, I know I'm comfortable, but I know this is also, I don't want this. Like, I want something more. But going back to what you were saying before, though, I think for people to not be ambitious, and you said like they're just okay with being okay, or just like they're comfortable and complacent like with where they're at or what they're doing, I wouldn't say that it fully means like they're not fully ambitious, or maybe their ambition has a limit, because I think everybody has different ambitions where like it could be limitless for some people, and other people it could stop at a certain point of like, once they reach that goal, they're like, okay, like I'm good, I'm cool, like I made it to the top of where that is. But I think like overall, people need something to make them feel motivated and inspired, almost like that complex you say all the time, Spencer, of just like people need to believe in something bigger than themselves, or want to be something bigger than themselves.
Right.
But I think at the same time too, when you get into like a certain demographic where ambition isn't, I guess, taught to be something that is like a natural understanding, it's like that's your only way out. Like, you have to be able to find a way out, and through ambition, or even if they don't realize it's ambition, it's just the drive of just like, I don't want to be in this situation anymore, so I have to push forward to find something else. I think those situations then allow people later on, when they're not in such a survival mode, they're in a more of just like a natural living mode, that they realize like, oh, like that switch then turns to ambition, where it's like, I can still be comfortable, but I know I still want more.
Hey, y'all know who Luke Kuechly is?
Football player, right?
Yeah, he played on the Carolina Panthers. Probably one of the best middle linebackers to play the game. Very smart. So he was doing an interview, and he was saying his mindset, and he was so nonchalant about this. He was saying his mindset about going to college, getting an education, and then going to the league. He's basically saying that his parents, because he's just an average student, great football player. So basically his mom told him, she was like, go to a school that you couldn't get in, like based on your academics, like you could only get into based on football. You know what I'm saying? Like, go, like, be ambitious, like go somewhere that like, yeah, you're not gonna get into this school, you're not gonna get into this school unless you excel in football and they give you a full ride. He was like, so that's what I did. Like, he went to Boston College. He went there for 5 years, got a master's for free, and then went into the league. You know what I'm saying? Like, for most people, they're just like, I want to go to the league. I want to go to the league.
Do my time and be out.
Yeah, but he was just like, nah, if I'm going to do this, like, let me do it full circle. Like, let me go get a free education at a school that I wouldn't get into otherwise academically. Graduate with whatever the fuck, because it really don't matter what your GPA is. Just like graduate.
Yeah, they not looking at that.
Yeah, like, oh shit, you got a degree. Gotcha. And then like keep it pushing. So I think, I mean, and that's another good mom coming in clutch. I think people need people need parental figures and or mentors in their life to give them the tools and the opportunity to think outside of their current situation so they can understand that there's more to life. Kind of like what you talk about with coaching.
The life lessons.
Yeah.
So, with that ambition and that drive, right, you're going to encounter obstacles, right? We've always said nobody can accomplish anything on their own, right? So,
go fast, go alone. So Mufasa, my shit.
So Spencer, good for a Disney sing along. We should do that as a TikTok. Sing alongs with Spencer.
Oh my gosh, we should
once a week. You bam.
Nah, we should host a karaoke.
Would y'all come to a karaoke?
Yeah, I know y'all would come to a karaoke.
Y'all love karaoke.
Y'all come to everything we do. So
that's a fact.
Don't play like you don't like karaoke, because we need more karaoke around here.
Fact.
Shit, y'all should have heard what Bad Bunny had a concert in this house, bro.
Dog.
It was wild on this first floor.
Right.
I'm over here doing homework and I hear a full on concert on the first floor. I'm like, yo, they living life.
I just saw that shit on Instagram and I was like, concert in the living room? You're like, yeah, it was going crazy last night. I was like, okay.
I didn't even know that speaker went that loud, bro.
It was good,
bro. And that's the thing, like, you got to turn that bitch up.
Yeah.
And like, I be trying to be mindful because obviously I'm not the only person that lives here.
Right.
But then like that night, it's like, oh, it's Bad Bunny. We turning it up, bro. It sounded exactly how it sounded like in Best Buy, and I was so happy. That thing was thumping.
He's like, I got my money's worth.
What? Yeah, like the surround sound was surrounding. But yeah, so when you are gonna encounter those obstacles through your journey of ambition and so on and so forth, how do you guys know when to ask for help, and what does that look like? Because I know people of color often struggle asking for help, and we could dive into why that is after, but how do you know when to ask for help, and what does that look like? Whoever that was like a
I looked at Queen Pivot.
He was like, pivot, because I don't do that. I don't know.
No, because I think in order to ask for help, I think a lot of people think it's like a pride or an ego thing, but it's also, you got to know who's in your camp. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to know whose skill set is like worth asking for help. Because God forbid I ask for help from the one person who can help me, and they say no, I'm just like, well, fuck it, I should have just did this shit on my own. So I think people should ask for help more often if they need it. Like, don't let pride be the devil. But
pride is the devil.
See, I threw Alley for the J. Cole reference. I know my guy.
Yo, Jermaine, come on the show.
Jermaine Cole,
right?
Cole, Jermaine,
Mr. Jermaine Cole,
please.
Yeah,
thank you.
But yeah, like,
to your point, I always tell my students, asking for help is not a sign of weakness; it's actually a sign of strength, because of the fact that it's depicted as being weak that you're asking for help, or that because it's so hard, you showed bravery by asking for help. So I try to get my students to say only you know when you need help or what you need help with. I could sit here and be like, oh, I see that Ash is struggling. However, I don't know what she's struggling with or how to help Ash if Ash don't speak up.
Or I could just be problem solving.
It's so funny we're having this conversation because we have a friend in a group chat who, like, I only know it has been, quote unquote, going through something based on Jacob, right? A nigga like me, if I'm going through something and I don't reach out to you, chances are I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to hear your criticism or opinion. I'm working on it on my own, or fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind
all
of
the above.
Yeah, like, that's kind of where I'm at, right? So I was actually going back and forth. I'm like, man, do I reach out to this person and see what's good? And like, they ain't reach out to me. The nigga know he can reach out to me. I'm just like, Nah, I ain't gonna do it. Like, because me, I don't necessarily want people to.
So I held back from my response to the first question because I know my response will bring us down to a different avenue. So I'll respond to what Spencer said, and then I'll kind of go back to what I said and try to just cut off to the point where we're going to talk about the other stuff. So I think, like, yes, people should know when it's time to ask for help, but a lot of people don't know what that point is. And sometimes through a lot of trial and error, that's when you realize, like, when I'm at this point, that is actually when I need help. And then it's then the fact of the matter of, how do I go about asking for help? Because yes, I don't want to look weak. I don't want to look like I don't know what I'm doing. And maybe I also don't want to look like I was saying, like, I could do this, I could do that. But now people are going to laugh at me or think like I'm a joke, or not believe that I can actually do something and not have the confidence in me to be, like, reliable, that if they were to ask me to help with whatever, they know, like, I could do it, instead of them seeing my shortcomings. But I do agree, like, teaching our youth in particular that it's okay to ask for help, and that being that vulnerable isn't weakness, that it is strength, is really important. Because especially in, I can't even fully say if it's like more girls or boys, but I think usually girls will sometimes ask for help a little bit more before boys ask for help, because I think boys are always taught to, like, you gotta be strong, you gotta be a man, you gotta man up, right? Like, man up,
don't be soft,
right? And then girls are always taught to, like, be very helpful and, like, ask and be nurturing and asking, like, are you okay? Like, do you need help? Or, like, you know, it's okay if you need help, because sometimes I need help.
Careful with the why.
Ooh. So I think, like, overall, that is, I think, even just as important as asking for help, is knowing when you should ask for help. So for me, it took me a very long time to know when I needed help. I wouldn't ask for help, not because I didn't want to all the time. I think a lot of it stemmed from, like, I just didn't know how to. But also, to what Spencer said, there would be people that I knew could help me, but then I'm like, well, damn, what if they can't help me? Now what do I do? But then it also went in a different direction for me, where it's not that I didn't have anybody that was out there able to help me in any capacity. I also just didn't want to be let down if they couldn't help me. And it took me a very long time to realize that I was just a very hyper independent person. And I think a lot of people don't always realize if they're hyper independent, and that can be blocking them from asking for help. And we can talk about a bit that more, like, later on. But
so you brought up an interesting point about how basically asking for help, right? Like, you don't want people to see, like, your shortcomings and so on and so forth, right? And it stemmed the thought of, have you guys ever actually seen someone fail? Because
for sure.
But and the reason that question came up is because, to me, the only way you fail is if you stop, right? Because, and maybe this is just my delusional world, like, even if I don't figure out how to build this table this way, I'm gonna keep going until it gets built one way or another. So I might have failed in this way, but success is eventually going to be achieved. So therefore I didn't fail. And I'm just thinking of seeing how people have, like, tried to go to school, tried to get a job, tried to buy a house, like, so on and so forth. You may not have got it the way that you wanted to get it. That doesn't mean you failed. You just, to what you were saying earlier, had to pivot, and success will eventually always be made. So really the only way your shortcomings are actually seen is if you stop.
Or you ask for help and now that person knows your business.
I was going to say, I don't think it's always even if you stop, because I was going to say the first person I've ever seen fail besides like myself have been just like close friends or even family members, but it wasn't because they stopped. It's because they like reached a point where they've tried everything that they could have, and that it was just like it just didn't work out. Like I think that was the first real life experience of like showing me that even if you're trying your best, you're putting your best foot forward, you're doing all the right things, you could still not be successful in getting to the end goal of obtaining whatever or being crowned whatever or having that success and that label saying like you succeeded. Sorry. I thought I scratched you, so I was like, ooh.
Nah, this all it needs is touch, you know what I'm saying?
Anywho, so I think like it, to your point, I think yes, for sure. If you stop, it's over with. Like it's just like, why'd you stop? You could have kept going. But that's when I think it's also like that mental power and that mental training of like mind over matter. When even when it came to your race, like I just kept telling you, like just don't stop. Like you're gonna get to a point where your brain's just like, I need to stop, but you're like, no, keep going. You can't stop. Dumbest
thing I've ever done in my life.
Why is it? You keep calling it that. It's like, why is it dumb?
Bro, that shit hurt. It was hard, and it was like, it wasn't necessary. Like there was no point. You know how? Like Spencer said, who says I'm just about to go run for 2 hours?
In the U.S., like some people got to do that from country to country. Y'all motherfuckers doing it for sport.
Like, bro,
it was. Some people just like running.
I don't. It was.
But you trained. That's why I'm confused though, because like you trained for it.
I didn't enjoy it. That's what I used to tell Lex. Like, bro, we waking up every morning, we going working out. Nothing about this is fun. People were like, "Don't you get a runner's high?" At no point was I high. There was no high.
He's like, I didn't feel
just
it.
Lows. Just all lows.
There's no second win.
None of it. Bro, it was just terrible.
Okay.
So the next time I tell y'all I can run a half marathon, you either tell me, nigga, we already know, or no, you can't. Because I don't want to go prove nothing to nobody ever again. So not even myself.
You're just one and done.
One and done.
So, okay. All right. So to the point where we're talking about failure, right? Nah, like the fact that you completed it and you did it, do you consider this a win or a fail? And I have a follow-up question too, so be careful.
So be careful. He said tread lightly.
Right.
So overall, I will say it is a win because I completed it.
Mm-hmm. You saw it through.
I did it start to finish. Now, to the point that Ash just brought up, I said I wanted to do it without stopping, right? And I stopped once. So to me, because I'm hypercritical and hard on myself, I was like, damn, does that mean you failed? But I still finished.
Yeah.
So that's why, to me, because I'm so hard on myself, part of me is like, you know what? You got to go do it again and not stop.
Oh.
And then you can feel like you did it. Or like, no, you did it. Like you did all 13.1.
Okay. So,
I don't know if that answers your question.
No, it did. So, in regards to like perspective, because I think there's objectively failing and then there is failing based on perspective, right? So, I like my question, and this actually stems from Justin. Shout out Justin from the Poros. If y'all haven't been seeing what's happening in Connecticut, there's these dope bartending competitions where they make these dope delicious drinks for the most part, some of them low, but so it's funny what Justin said, and he was very quick about it. He kind of said it and then slid off that because you keep saying like, oh, it's the dumbest thing I ever did, this, that, and the third. Like, I think the fail might be the perspective of like, damn, this shit was dumb, damn, I hate that I did it, as opposed to like, damn, I did it, I may have stopped once, but I did it. Never doing it again, but I did it. And like, I mean, what did you learn from it? Did you learn anything from it?
That's what's going to be my question.
Maybe I need to actually go reflect on it more, right? Because again, like I said in the beginning, right? The discipline that I've had over the past 3 months in training for it and seeing it out, waking up, running, again, doing something that I don't actually enjoy, but I was able to do. I'm probably in the best shape that I've been in a long while. I've lost some pounds. You know what I mean? So like all wins.
Right, because that was a goal of yours too when you first started getting back into the like stricter workout routine. You're like, I want to drop a few pounds.
And so again, all wins. But like I even tell you, when I finished the race, everybody was like, woo, woo. I saw Lex at the finish line. I was like, I was grumpy.
Not grumpy.
I was grumpy. I was like, this sucked.
That would have been me the first mile,
bro.
Fucking what you doing here?
If y'all could have seen, I'm like holding on, like I could barely even stand up, bro.
Damn.
At one point, she was like, I was looking for the beer. She like, all right, I just need to go use the bathroom. I said, babe, if I sit down, I'm not getting back up. Like,
she said, no bathroom break.
Like, bro, you. But hold on, I got to do this thing. Tell the people to do the commercial thing, and we'll be right back.
So if you haven't already, but I hope most of you have,
This nigga. At least you 2 for 2.
He should have been none for none.
Facts.
One is enough.
Sorry.
But anywho, if you haven't, please make sure you are following us on all social media platforms. You're engaging with us. You're liking, you're commenting, you're sharing our information. If you haven't checked out our website, please make sure you check us out as howdIGetHerePodcast.com. That's where all of our merch is at. New merch is loading, so make sure you are out there, the first one to buy it. And that was it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the first one to buy it, and then like
something.
Yeah. Like you definitely gave a cliffhanger there. I was like, "Oh, what you better give out?"
I mean, that's for them to think on. Ponder.
First one to buy it, you just be like, "I got that shit
first.
Y'all ain't got this."
Right? Because everyone gonna be like, "What that look like?"
Vintage.
Don't worry about it.
That shit gonna be worth something someday.
Yeah. Oh, you about to say something?
I was gonna tell you.
Oh wait, did you say your second part of the question?
Yeah, the second part was
the Justin part.
Was the perspective failure.
Oh.
But no, that was all I was gonna say.
So Spencer brought up something earlier about when asking for help. I think your village is super important, and it's hard because I'm the type of person that it might seem like I have a lot of friends. All my friends are like have been here for a time. There's not a lot of new people.
No new friends. No new friends.
Shout out Michelle. You part of the crew whether you realize it or
not. So yeah, and everybody plays a role. So like me, I don't fear opening up or showing that vulnerability to sound crazy about trying new things or doing things. One, because everybody knows me, but two, I trust the judgment and opinion to get the feedback that I need. You get what I mean? So that's where but not everybody has that village.
That's fair. And the key thing you said was the feedback that you need and not the feedback that you want.
Yeah. As you said this, I'm thinking of the village, and then like I'm not saying anything relevant. I was gonna talk about the court jester, but it's fine.
The court jester?
Yeah, in his village.
I knew exactly who, what, when, where.
Anywho,
My bad, yeah.
We just gonna brush over that like a comb over, just a bang. That's definitely huge though, because I know we've talked about in the past of just evaluating your counsel, making sure you're surrounding yourself with like-minded people. We've also even talked about, what happens or what it looks like even when you outgrow some of those people that you had in your village and your council, and what that looks like and what do you do from there. And it's interesting that you brought that point up too, because today, I'm gonna be real with y'all.
Oh.
Today, the sad got me a little bit, y'all. I was hit with the sad. I know, and I was like walking into work and I was like, damn, it got me. And I feel like, it's always one point during sad season. And if y'all don't know what sad is, it's seasonal affective depression disorder, or just disorder. But I throw depression in there because you basically are sad. You get into a deep funk, and it's all related because we're getting to the colder months. There's less sunshine out. You're most of the time inside. You're not getting a whole lot of vitamin D from the sunlight. So it makes you sad. That's why they called it sad.
Get you one of me.
Screaming. You gonna take him outside and give him sunshine and vitamins of the sun? Because I knew what you was gonna say, and I said other things, so I had to wrap around. Had to do a wrap around.
For sure. Yeah.
You gonna go on walks with them?
Yeah, with the puppy too.
Okay. All right. That's one of his
I
packages.
almost said some wild shit.
You would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to wrap around from here. Don't even start over there.
Yeah.
Anywho. But so today I decided to go on a walk outside on my lunch break because I was like, the sad's not gonna get me down. But I don't know. Lately, I've been feeling almost too over analyzing of just who I keep in my circle and like who I keep as my community and my counsel. And one thing that I've said often in these last couple of years as I've gotten older, there were definitely some friendships that I had that naturally we just kind of drifted apart. And, you know, life took us other places. But it always comes back to the fact of just like, damn, like, I wish like we was still as tight as we first started. And not to say like we can't get back there and, you know, it's as easy as just like, you know, reaching out, reconnecting and those things. But that's what made me a little sad today, because I was like, damn, like sometimes I do know there are people in my corner that can help, and I can always ask them for help, and they're not going to judge me, and it's not going to feel like I'm being weak or vulnerable. And there's other times where I'm just, it's almost like the thoughts in my head of saying, dang, like I don't want to bother them, or they got a lot of stuff going on too, so I'm just going to figure it out on my own. And those are the times that I think we don't talk about a lot as well either, because it's as easy as talking yourself into something as talking yourself out of something, where it's like, I could have just went and be like, hey man, like, let me talk to you for a second, like friend to friend.
Let me tell you something.
I need some help. Help me.
Right.
But other times it's like, dang, I don't see myself doing that. And that's when I've realized and had my realization, and also been doing research, that going back to my point before about hyper independence, a lot of people may not realize that they struggle with hyper independence. And where does hyper independence come from? If you're like, well, what the heck does that mean? Hyper independence is you being overly independent because you have been let down in the past. From, it could have been as just one instant, or it could have been repeated instances over time. But the trauma from that has now caused you to be so hyper independent that you would rather allow the only person to fail you is yourself than letting other people disappoint you if they can't show up for you. And that within itself is a vicious cycle. Because to me, that makes me think of, we've talked about this before, of like, you know, am I setting expectations on this person that are out of their capacity and therefore they're too high? Or am I also being overcritical of just like, well, if someone could help me, but maybe it's not in the way that I envision that help, is that still not good because like it's not the way I want it to be? Or should I be accepting of, hey, like they're still helping me, they're still being a friend, and I should accept that help because that's what friends do? And there was no judgment. I didn't feel weak or vulnerable with that.
I think humility comes into place, and the term that comes to mind is beggars can't be choosers. And although asking for help isn't necessarily begging,
I'ma choose.
It's really taking a piece of humble pie and saying, you know what? Obviously, what I've been doing hasn't been working. I need to ask for help. And although I have a vision in my head of how this should go, it didn't go that way initially, left to my own devices. So now that I'm asking for help, I need to be open and vulnerable to everything that encompasses that. So like, yeah, that person might be telling you something that you don't want to hear, something that's completely different on like what was on track for you. But again, whatever was on track and whatever you thought was going to happen, that wasn't the case anyway. So now you have to like, that's when you have to have trust in your corner and be like, okay, I know this person wants the best for me. I know that everything that's going to be coming from them is love. So hit me with your best shot, and hopefully we can both get past this together. But I mean, yeah, as you're talking about that, like I did that at the beginning of the episode. I was just like, no, I'll set up the camera. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, nah, because what happened last night, like if it's gonna be fucked up, it's because I fucked it up.
You saw, I was like, bet.
Fact.
You got it.
He said, well, I'm gonna just sit back there.
Right? And then the 2 times Jacob got up, he done knocked over the mic.
I think we need to make sure that mic not concussed.
Nah, so one, we need to grow the team.
Is this
so
thing on?
Any videographers out there who want to, invest in a dope project and platform, ball at your hoys.
Right.
Ball at your hoys.
Send us a portfolio with something.
Facts.
Let us see what you're working with.
Shit, let us help grow yours.
Facts. Because we got the content.
Facts. Shit, and we got the platforms. We done pay for whatever.
And we got the connections.
Yeah, it's. I hate asking for help personally. Like I rather.
Why?
I hate like I one, I don't like people in my business. 2, I definitely have a large ego, and I think like a lot of things that I want to do, I'm the best person to do it. So I gotta reel myself. I gotta reel myself back.
Piece of humble pie.
You feel me? But that's why again, like I mean, Jacob makes jokes about it. Well, he used to make jokes about it all the time about like there's certain people whose opinion I really don't give a fuck to hear about, because it's just like I understand you're trying to help and you're trying to give productive, like constructive criticism, but
I don't need that right now.
I don't need that, and I like respectfully, I just don't need it from you because you aren't doing what I want to do. Nor is it your field, your bag, but like because you're a loved one and you want to help, you're giving your 2 cents, bro. Take that shit to the bank. You feel what I mean? So like to bring this all together, it is very important to have the right people in place, but also be humble and somewhat vulnerable to letting them help you and letting them help you in a way that they see fit to help you best, not the way that you see fit for them to help you.
Yeah.
That's what I got.
All right.
Oh.
I ain't smoked no weed this week either. Wow, my brain fresh.
Not my brain fresh.
Like, oh, you can say that now?
Bro, I don't care now.
Rabbit shit indeed.
It's because the thigh's out. Nah, like bro, today was such a long day. And when I looked at the clock and I was just like, bro, I'm not going to be back home until 5:45. It was like 3 something. I was like, oh, then I got to come home. I got to bring the child out. I got to feed the child. I got to leave him on the back porch because he can't just be roaming around by himself. He's a child. I'm talking about a dog, y'all. But yeah.
Damn.
Then I got what? then I have to come back. Like normally I have a good 15-20 minute buffer to like switch from work mode to like podcast mode. It was really just straight to it. But so, we here.
Into the thick of it.
I'm a thick little bit. I'm sorry.
Oh.
All right. And on that note, this was great. This was a good conversation.
Jacob's like, wrap it up.
Right. He's like, we are 9 minutes or 11 minutes late.
I gotta go.
Oh shit.
I don't even think I'm gonna make that meeting.
It's in person?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why.
I thought it was like on Zoom or something.
Nah, I did just text the person like, yo, can I join this virtually? Like, can I just...
How far is it?
Berlin? Like down the turnpike?
Oh, you got time.
Yeah.
Yo, let's wrap this up.
Like, they not gonna start on time, but like, also...
Yeah, let's wrap this up. 15 seconds of fame.
Yeah, you just go hit and then you're on the turnpike. That's
Go
right
ahead.
there.
Go ahead, First Lady.
My 15 seconds of fame is don't let the SAG get you. Go take a walk outside. You'll feel better. I
Look
promise.
at some leaves.
SAD is an acronym for suck ass depression. Don't let it get you.
That is not it. That is
Why
not? Because that's not what it's
Suck ass
for.
depression.
That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Y'all have a blessed day, blessed week. I'm gonna see you back next time we record. And check out the pour off competition if you haven't.
Yeah. And pull up on us.
Right, because you know the best media team, us, is covering it. So that's what's up.
Ow.
He fucked with the videos. He posted the one joint today.
Yeah, no. I mean,
period.
Listen, yeah. We do when we do it big. You know what I'm saying? Yo, so much growth. I don't think y'all know how much I like really edited myself today. But yeah, my 15 seconds of fame is because we're going into sad season, and again, like you heard it first and foremost, the first lady, she started feeling a little glimpse of it. Make sure y'all tap in with y'all friend group, but not only in a positive way, because I know we all want to tap in like, yo, we'll check on you with this is love, da, da, da. Take account of your friend group, and some people not really your friends. Some people don't need to be
that
there.
That might be next week topic. Shit.
There's some Judas in your friend group. You know what I'm saying? There's some people who don't want to see you succeed.
Not the Judas.
Who don't want to, who don't have your best intentions in mind, and yet y'all breaking bread with them every day, and they resent you.
Shit.
So scary.
Going into this sad season, take account of who's around you. Take account of who's showing love. Give the love that you want back, and that's what I got.
Keep your head on the swivel. Keep your head on the swivel.
That might be your best 15 seconds.
You know what I'm saying?
Just gotta check
off the dope.
Oh my god!
I got excited.
I'm just gonna tell y'all, don't be afraid to admit when you're wrong and that you might be wrong, and take accountability for being wrong. We not always right unless you Spencer's gut, because she is fire. And that's a wrap.
So fuck my gut.
Whoa.
My gut's not right.
Yo.
Hey, yo.
What?